Right, okay. We all suitably sorted out. Oh, don't make a noise. Oh no, wait a minute. Forgot something. Right, okay. Just forgot something at the last minute there. Right, okay. Stick the face up. I was going to eat a biscuit and dip it in my tea, but you don't mind, do you? I mean, we're starting in a minute. Won't be long. I'm a little bit running behind on my tea. There we go. How are you? I forgot to leave me biscuits. Sorry about it. I mean, I'll dip it off screen. I wouldn't recommend this. Dipping biscuits, they tend to fall apart. Right, I've just built it on me now. Oh well, that's what I get for being stupid. Howdy, partners! Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy on a Thursday. Let me write down goes, because sometimes I don't do it straight away. I do apologise, goes. I put 3 in because that's probably the maximum I'll get. Notice something possibly wrong. Wait a minute. With your... Hang on, let me just get the picture up. What's wrong with my... I knew there was something wrong. I knew there would be. There's always something wrong when I play. Right, let me very quickly do this. Something wrong. Is it wrong? What your statement concerning your schedule with Hogwarts? Oh, what have I done now? Have I like put the wrong thing in the wrong place? Sorry, it takes an orderly long time to put this just in a folder. You know, so I'll carry on. I decided to start earlier at 3 o'clock from now on. I hope this is fine with you. You left something off the end of that statement. Oh, did I? Oh, I'll have to check on that, you know, because, you know, sometimes I don't get things. I realise that's a terrible mistake that I'm making. But yeah, I sometimes do that. I'm running severely behind now on time stamping. So sorry about that, everybody. Let's start the game. That's because I've been very, very busy. Now, got a change of outfit. We're into brown and red today. The hair colour I was going to change, but we're in right by the dark arts arena, so no chance to do the hair. I'll do that maybe later. So we're all in that today. Oh, I didn't do the scarf. Oh, we'll have to sort the scarf out. So welcome everybody, and before we go any further, should either be fine with you or fine with all. Oh, I'll correct that mistake if I can. If I, yeah. Anyway, howdy, partners. From your 2 buddies. Yeah, I know it's stupid. Yeah, I know. Got me 1 this time. I left it last time. Might be why I did better actually. Right, let's get the cuddly toys out of the way. I mean, rubbish. Right, dark arts. This is where we were last time. So what I did, I popped back out, got rid of a couple of things, and then popped back in. But I walk all the way back to this spot. And if we look at our map, actually look at the map now. I wonder what always goes to Hogwarts, but you know, I'm nowhere near there. I am there? Oh, I am there. Well, that's exciting. I didn't know that. Okay, all right. So yeah, last week we spoke to Logdoc, the house elf, what the elf, and you know, sorry, goblin. Well, I can't remember. And we did the you know, Shadow of the Mind one, and this is the very end of it, and he walked off. Don't worry me. Rebellion. But we did see this as we come to the end of it, because we were trying to knock it down, obviously. The defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Now let me just see what I have on here. Enhances my defense. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't I do that? So, without further ado, let's dive in. We are going to try and throw some barrels. We'll try and see the little things. You know, if some people could remind me, it'd be really nice. And we just hope that we're good right from the start on the combat. Because, you know, that was like a week ago. So, you know, it could all go downstairs, couldn't it? Jess hasn't watched my last two. She's been very, very busy. Hey, right, already I'm confused. Right, now we did pick up a quest, which is a basis for blackmail. Well, I just, as I, you know, I try to do a little bit afterwards, like sell some stuff, make sure I've got a clear thingy. So I just saw Natty on the way. Saw that was a mission. Just took that one on. Said another owl saying that she can sneak away without her mother knowing, and I'm to meet her outside Hogwarts. So we'll be doing these two today, but we'll probably do that one if we have time. Okay, so I don't know what happened to the dark arts thing. Right, anyway, first things first. Let's get the you know, this right, because that's just clashing awfully. So yeah, what's it you do? It's a very confusing process, this. So we've got to do some brain. Oh, that's far too brown. It's probably too light a brown. I mean, would you like a contrast? I mean, I know this is stupid. I think that's a little bit too much. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll go about that. I think that's the closest we've got. Right, okay, let's get on with it. So, where did the dark arts thing come in then? It said go to the dark arts thing and press the button that wasn't the dark art. Although there is something just ahead on the map. Let me quickly hone in on that one. Although which one you click it on, I've no idea. Is it one of these? There's also these little ones, you see. Not fashion subs. Yeah. I mean, I don't usually bother, but I thought, well, you know, just do some for people that like that sort of thing. You know, I mean, I couldn't care less. No, that's what I'm saying. Of course I do. I'm trying to find the one with the dark arts thing. Ah, defense against the dark arts tower. Well, I thought we would just go straight into it. You ever get the impression it's not exactly telling you where to go here? Try the door. No. I wonder why that is. I wonder. Yeah, this is kind of confusing sometimes. How these things work, isn't it? So, who knows the mystery that lies ahead? I click on that. So I've got to go there then? No, it can't be that. So it's there. God, it's baffling, isn't it? Which is just where I came from. So yeah, this is a little bit of a mind twister, this one. Well, it looks like that's gone down the creek then. Why do they make things so darn difficult is what I want to know. Just stopping in to leave a like for me. Thank you very much, Nico. It's very much appreciated. I do the same for you. Roshi. Thank you, Nico. Right, so yeah, this is totally baffling, isn't it? I mean, go towards those three dots. Why is it navigating is tremendously difficult? You thought it'd be simple, wouldn't you? You thought so, wouldn't you? So I don't know, yeah, it's like, you know, we don't know whether it's up or down. I put well, I didn't put a Christmas tree up there. I lied.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small project.
Still With occasional PS5 controller issues, as well, but for some reason it cooperates. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad about that, Kyle. Let me write your name down, Kyle, before I do anything else. Right, Kyle. Right, let me just see what you said. Oh, it cooperating. Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's true, Ghost. They should. So, I don't know what this is about. So, it looks like Dark Arts is...
speak with me? I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you.
Looks like
I've
Harry
heard
Potter.
all about you, of course. Confronting trolls and dragons.
There's no problem. Why, thank you.
It's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted. In which case,
You bet.
you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of
Dark Arts, then.
a puff scheme.
They can be scared. Is it? Are you afraid of your own shadow? That's kind
Surely
of
you're
Slytherin
joking.
thing.
You can't possibly be afraid of a puff scheme.
Yeah,
It may
what's the
seem
matter?
irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know.
Good.
Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puff schemes to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
That's actually very funny.
Sorry.
I'm not going to
You
say
have
so.
to admit,
That's
that's rather
the
clever.
opposite.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said
That's
the
what I
same
thought. It was
thing.
like Harry Potter.
Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
A hidden herbology corridor?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
What?
Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore.
Enter,
I was hoping
Wendy.
you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What should I expect?
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue.
She'll do
But have
talking.
you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything
Garlic?
like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Very well. If I'm in the area,
If-
perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Would you?
Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Good. Sorry, don't talk like. Well, anyway, who cares about that?
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds interesting.
Sometimes my mind gets blown by things that go on there. How do I get? I want the Dark Arts. Just to get us the map. Right, where's the dark? I'm on the Dark Arts thing. Where's the Dark Arts? What's that? Broom? I mean, it's got to be somewhere, isn't it? No, I don't want to go there. That's too dull. Dark Art. Yeah, always a bit challenging doing this map because it's like you've got to press on that and see what's in it. It's like to find the Dark Arts is like, you know, you've got to like press on multiple things. It's like, have you got a clue what we're doing? That's the main mission, which it always tries to lead us to. So yeah, it's kind of. See, it says the tower. But it brings me here. I mean, have I got to download the Dark Arts Tower? Find and hidden. So yeah, this is very, very confusing, you could say. I mean, up. I'd say go up. Alright, well, alright, I'll tell you what, we'll have to quit that then. I thought it would be a lot easier than that, but obviously it isn't. I'll tell you what, I'll go to the world map. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Because, well, you know, I think there was, at the end of our mission, that was the overlooked mine. There was something around here, which was a Dark Arts thing. Battle Arena. Right, okay, yeah, we'll go there. Right, okay, we'll go there. But, I mean, any kind of, I mean, if it's not Dark Arts, I know, maybe we can choose. So, yeah, it's all very baffling, isn't it? along with things like why we walk slow in houses, because if you don't, you'll bump into the wall. My iPad is acting weird. Well, that's funny. So's mine. No, I don't buy iPads. Oh, wrong way. I bet you're wondering why. Well, I'm not going to tell you. Why should I tell you? I mean, you don't have to know everything I do. Well, I'll probably say a comment that people wouldn't like, which is, like it's a wonderful system. I can tell by my what I think. Right, okay, we go into the here we go, stealth mode. Although dark arts, I mean, I don't know if this is dark arts or not, but we wanted to start off doing dark arts, so I'm jolly well going to do anything, whether it's dark arts or not. Look at that, I don't even have to move in it, like, fires it off. Or as I like to say, fuff. Now if this goes back in there, I'll rubber duck myself in full view of the, how do you, I mean, anybody know how, how we start this off? I mean, most of those I have some type of autocorrection or auto pick a word from what you type. Yeah, I think that's what Kyle said. Kyle, that's him weird. Most of my devices have some kind of auto correction. Yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing. Have I got to do this? So yeah, if anybody knows how to enact this, please let me know, because I ain't got a clue. Jess, are you there? Please anoint me with your. So I don't know how to set this off. Jess did it, but Jess is Jess. What we got to do? Like hit them all within a time limit, and then suddenly it will magically open. Yeah, it's very confusing. This, isn't it? Why do things? Why do things have to be confusing? I mean, is this a thing? You got to get all the things, otherwise you can't play this dark art. Some stupid way to, doesn't it? Well, that didn't work then. Right, no, that didn't work either. Any more recipes? What's that do? I mean, why is that like that? You thought you'd burn it, wouldn't you? Well, it looks like we're going to have to repositate this. Try everything, all right. So I can't understand this. So if anybody knows, if somebody look it up. Although I just tried pressing buttons randomly. Right, okay. Flying. That's not a bad idea. That's one of your greatest ghosts. And wonderful fun on my Skyrim. This is why I've been down on timestamps. Is because I have been playing that. Because I'm trying to sort out, put all my old good mods in, and then checking the characters to make sure they're okay. And they're not, totally ruined by the effect. Have I got to do this? So it looks like we'll have to scrap that then. Maybe we've got to reach it at a later date. So, alright, okay, we'll just enter the hidden horology thing, seeing as this escapes me. How did you do it, Jess? She probably doesn't know. There is a page just there. Although who cares about pages? That's not part of that. Alright, let's do something interesting. Okay, what was the one we're on? Right, okay, we're doing that. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do this, because I did put this in the timestamp. So I would say locate on the map. God, is it, what, yeah, it always amazes me why it's so difficult to move around in this game. Great that it is. And why that separates into it's very confusing to me. The only thing that kind of confuses me in this game is. Sorry, did I talk over you, Wendy? Really didn't mean to. Just imagine if these two got together, eh? Saruman and Wendy. What an evil pair they would be. By Jove. Although Saruman likes to work on his own. Oh, I don't know though, he does have a huge army. Oh yeah, that kind of shoots that point down. Right, we'll just slip in nice and quietly. I mean, shall we? No enemies around. I say we'll whip in here. So yeah, I don't know what happened. Navigate to the Incendiate. After you cast Incendiate on dry vine, they will be destroyed. Right, cast Incendio. Alright, let's see which ones I have, because you know, I ain't got a clue what they are. I mean, I know that's a Slitherin one, but I've no idea what it's called. It's, you know, it's too many. Confringo. That could be where I'm going wrong then, goes. Bombarda. What did you say? I forgot what you said. Incendio. Bombarda. I think I did Incendio, didn't I? Didn't I do Incendio, or am I completely off scope? I mean, that's Incendio. Well, we'll do it later on then. All right, because you know, let's at least do something. Otherwise, we'll be fidgety back and forth like a yo-yo.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Well, don't have a go at me. I could have changed my hair before I got here. Natty for short.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Yeah. I mean, it's great names, isn't it? I mean, go on there. Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade.
Daisy?
As is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
It's like every time I think of something funny, it's like they continue to chat and then I forget it. I was just wondering, you know, is he like a thistle? And then you met a daisy and they thought, oh, they got on well. And he went, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. And they got married. Never mind. Forget that one. What am I hoping to learn from them, by the way?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow.
No idea what this is about.
They may have evidence of their own.
Oh.
We simply need to know whatever they know.
Alright, I'll speak with them
Very well.
then.
I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Oh, I might.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
It should tell me enough, yeah. Well, I was going to do this one after the Dark Arts, but we'll go back to the Dark Arts. Let's get these going and get some stuff. So we've got to speak to 3 people. Wow, that's the most difficult mission I've had yet. Which are nearby. I take it. I hope they're nearby. I mean, if they're not, then I mean, does it say how far? It does say how far. Okay, don't know why I did that. Right, it's a whacking good run, though, isn't it? This, I must admit, this is a real whacker, isn't it? They must be really confident in their drawing. I'd say it's those two. Oh, so close. I mean, at least it does like show it's up in the air, so that gives you an idea where. Well, I'd say this is the closest, or is it? Why, it's immensely dark in here.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
This is Daisy. Hello, Daisy.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little
This is a
Archie.
lie.
And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort
Really?
Gringotts into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Yeah?
Of course I declined.
I'm interested.
Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to
What
my
struck a
door
lot?
with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Oh, well, what are we going to do? Well, there's a lot of things here. I could eat a whole packet full of biscuits. Does the note confirm the kidnapping?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
You sure? Have you get? Yeah. Well, what that says?
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Calm down. So why would he take your husband and not you?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
He fancies
Isco's
your
job is
husband?
even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Good.
Thank you, Mrs. Reid. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against
I
Harlow,
ought to take this more
Mrs. Reid.
seriously, shouldn't
Very
I?
well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put
Hello,
yourself
she
in
went like
danger.
Yeah, I mean, probably that's why people don't watch me, isn't it? It's because I mess around too much. Right, Mrs. Rabe says, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by weekend? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning. I do understand your meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
So I think so.
Thank you. I hope
Just
it's not too late.
A swift
Now to
half.
find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Right, yeah, I mean, the chances of me remembering all this is, of course, is the biggest hurdle. And normally I like hurdles. Yeah, I've always got to throw in that joke, haven't I? Yeah, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? I mean, what can I say?
Revelio.
I mean, they up there in the same place. I mean, it could be, but I've got a feeling that's a brick wall. Yeah, alright, well, just testing. Come on, Wendy. I mean, is it up? Looks a bit on the same level, doesn't it? So, I'll tell you what. Hang on, no, let's follow the dots. I just noticed the dots. Which is ripped from, you know, The Witcher 3. They invented the dot mechanism, although maybe Fable did. They kind of had a trail of little stars. So I don't know. Maybe it's an evolution of that. Only quite a little bit less subtle. Right. Anyway. So yeah, I noticed. I mean, people don't watch my streams now. It could be that I'm too stupid. I don't get fully engrossed in the lore and all that kind of stuff.
I should check there.
I find it hard to remember it all, to be honest.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Yeah, I forget what I just said, for instance. So
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help.
No!
I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
Yeah.
All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
Ridiculously
What was in the
suspicious.
note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr.
Nice,
Hill
isn't
yet.
it?
I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to
Creepy
do?
voice,
It
isn't it?
all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
What's this, a
I've
three-way
been
thing
able to
going on,
cover
is it?
for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Or four on me. I don't know. Well, thanks. About that note, by
Could
the
you
way.
give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to
Wish I'd asked
identify
now.
it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Rosie Hill. Makes sense. How are you hiding the extortionism?
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Awesome, bother. Thank you for talking to
Thank
me.
you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
Oh, the
I
eyes
would
go with
love
the hair.
nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for
Good.
Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Your memory.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
The thing, I mean, if you're wondering
I'm on
why,
my
it's because
track.
we're that
I
kind
want
of
to find the
character.
last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Although some people might say I do this all the time. But we're kind of like sarcastic, Slytherin. We're Malfoy. If you can think of like Malfoy, but female form and better, because he was a bit indecisive, wasn't he?
Agabus Filbert must be
He had
around
a
here
chance
somewhere.
of killing completely useless, wasn't he? Right, Agabus Filbert.
Excuse
Is this
me,
another one?
Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus
Smells like
Harlow.
biscuits tonight.
I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day,
Oh, of course you would
Harlow
like that.
came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating.
Wow, this is
I
real.
watched helplessly, lying there in my
Highly
entranceway as he
important
walked
stuff.
away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am,
Hey,
to be
of course
honest.
you were.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This
No.
extortion can't go on
Tell him
forever.
anyway.
You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not
Right,
like
if you
people
like disappear
talking,
that marker now.
as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends.
See if we can get in it.
Now to find Natty.
Right, okay. A lot of running around. Hang on, do a quick revalio. God, what's the matter with you? Right, yeah, some of these doors I can't go in yet. Right, it's about time we had a haircut change, you know, yeah. Not really matter. I mean, does it matter? But I mean, we like customization, don't we? Well, some of us. I mean, not all of us. Some of us, you know, hate that stuff. But I think it's fun. You.
Late.
Hello.
She said she was going
Quirt
to
69. How are
Perhaps
you?
I'll find her there.
How do you spell that? Quirt 69. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Should I get this game, Ray? What? If you're into Harry Potter, I don't see how you can refuse that. Obviously, yes, is the answer, because it's got puzzles, it's got little collectibles, it's got some good missions, a couple of, you know, few sections in the main story, you know, very puzzly. So you got to have a sharp witticism, but that's mostly the main story. The rest of it isn't too bad. Near the Hog's Head Inn, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're definitely going to like it. Oh, there's the marker. I was trying to isolate the marker then. It kind of disappeared on me. What about just part of Harry Potter? Cast. What about just part of Harry Potter cast? What do you mean by that, Ghost? You know, sometimes it doesn't quite filter into my brain. Yeah, look, it disappeared again. So, do you know what I did then? I thought that was the jump button. Why? I wonder why I was thinking of that.
Natty must be around.
Oh, and then
here
it comes
somewhere.
back again. I don't know about you, but that sends me absolutely bananas. I pressed it again. What's the matter with me? Wow, I can't honestly jump over that. I do hate it when there's brick walls. Just interesting part of the house. What, you personally, or the world? Sorry. I think I'll, you know. Is that what we got to get? Search for Natty. Well, let's pick up
Natty's
that.
wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Yes, me. You.
Very
Okay.
ill
All right.
shame
Okay.
where she was taken.
Yeah, I like Harry Potter. You know, I've liked the books immensely. Film, I only didn't like the ending. I thought the ending was not as good as it was in the book. The book was really good, and it was just a bit off.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Right, okay, down there. Yeah, I wish they'd done that whole duel, walking around each other, explaining what was going on. You know, they were, you know, instead of all the stupid battle thing, you know, that they had in the film. You know, that kind of ruined it, I think. Right, I say we gotta get in there, and there's a secret puzzle, which will be. Hang on, work this out maybe. I presume you pull those two out. Is it on a timer? Please don't be on the timer.
The hidden door.
Wow, it's like entering a hobbit home, isn't it?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Right, so I'll try and be serious, but you know, with being a sarcastic-y, you know, not very nice character, it's a little bit difficult to be nice, isn't it? I hope you enjoy the unniceness. I mean, I'll do a nice one later on. We'll play for the whole game again as a nice person, as a tribute to your, you know, your staying power. But I think the reason why people aren't watching me on this is because of that whole, you know, I got cheesed off with the main story thing, the puzzle, and I had a bit of a rant, and I think that put a lot of people off. So again, I apologise for that. You know, that was very stupid. I didn't kind of understand what was going on. I'm a little bit dodgy on puzzles.
Just keep an eye out.
So I do apologise once again for that. Apart from that, I've really enjoyed the game, especially now that the combat is really good. Well, sometimes. We'll try and throw something as well, but I do try to save the ancient power thing, you know, for taking out something which is, you know, really powerful, I think, or just something that's annoying. I like to get rid of them. I'm going to click that on my extendable arms. Right, is it possible to take any of these out? Well, there's rather a lot watching, isn't there? So this could be rather difficult. But I would like to tastefully take these out, one by one. But that one up on the cloisters there, and that one there is making it a little bit difficult.
My mother used to always say...
Was it upper or lower Holesfield that we raided
Right, that
last
stopped
week?
his interruption, didn't it?
I don't want to go.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of fooled here because there's got lots of coming and goings, and there's generally somebody looking the whole time. Is it possible to get a couple of them? Well, I won't be able to get that one.
A few bones.
So I'll have to work this out.
Rookwood knows what he's doing.
It might be almost
There's a
impossible.
mouse round here.
They're separate of him, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is trying to find people that are separate. But is that one up there? That's the big problem. How do I get to there? Ah, is there a way of me climbing up there? I doubt it. No, okay, they might see me in a minute.
Lower Hogsfield.
Yeah, it's terrifically difficult. I mean, I think we might lure. What a brilliant idea that is! Thank you, Quartz.
Someone messing about.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it a little bit further away, like over there. Alright, that one fell for that one, didn't I? Thanks, Quartz. You're a real star. That's the thing that I've forgotten. I tell you what, we can do that again. I mean, that's made all the difference, isn't it? It's like this guy here is like, what if I do it there? Right, and then do it over there. You know, I don't know if we can remember two places at the same time, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Has your brain been infested with bundemans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
With what?
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that.
Oh no.
First chance he gets. Perhaps it...
Alright, everyone with me. Alright, it's worth a try. Alright, okay. Into the lion's den. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm panicking now. Alright, okay, panic. Right, okay, first of all, give yourself some room. Right, I say get up here where there's some room. Right? And then viciously take a blow, which will pin me in two. Oh, and I fell off the stair. Right, it was all going wrong, my man. Right, okay, alright, I'm beginning to almost panic here. I'm almost worried. I am worried. Oh, shut up here. Yeah, that's one for you. That's the ghost. Wow, I just pulled that in time. I'm beginning to panic now. So it's barrel throwing from now on. No, no, no! Alright, yeah. Oh, it's all gone haywire here. What's happening? Alright, I'll tell you what, take a potion. Freeze a couple. That's a good idea, that's a brilliant idea! Right, let me just get rid of... Right, okay. I just gotta get there and finally switch it in time. Right, okay. Thanks for that. I've got protection on, so I can't go wrong, can I? Well, I can go wrong. I tell you, I can go wrong. Right, I'll take another pilsen of pilsen. Right, hang on. I'm beginning to panic. It's balls over to you, isn't it? I'll just get my trousers off. Sorry, I fell off. Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought it was. I thought I barely. Oh, I thought I barely got it. I thought I'd only got half of them or something.
Revelio.
Well, alright, a little bit rusty. Good job we didn't do the dark arts thing then. You are dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are loved by me as a crup could be. What's a crup? Whose loyalty is true and plain. You have to cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. I mean, is that poetry? I mean,
he'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Well, I got one there. I mean, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? One. Right, I'm just trying to like clear a few, and next thing I know, they're all dead. Alright, that's just a little bit of a bad start. Massive chest. Usually, like if this was Link, it would be like the most powerful sword in the world, you know, or some new thing that we just found. But we're just getting hats and coats and things. Not that I'm trying to compare the two. For, you know, and this could be a Wigan World potion. It is, thank you. See if we've got another one. That's one of those things, isn't it? Oh! We've got a table thing. Well, I'm going to go in here anyway. A sneakier way would have been better. Yeah, it would. It's just that there was a bloke, you know, looking at me the whole time, which is, you know, didn't particularly like that. Yeah, so I didn't know whether he was far enough away that he wouldn't notice, being so far away. So I was a little bit worried about that. Plus, you know, the first guy walked over there. He didn't look to his right, but that guy did. Because, you know, I thought I was halfway there until that happened. So, yeah. But I must say, you know, so far it has been good on that kind of thing, hasn't it? You know, so I'm trying to get every bit of loot if possible.
Revelio.
You know, because I want to fill up my backpack as fast as possible, obviously. It is pretty strong. It's pretty strong, Ghost. But yeah, I don't know whether it's better than our normal one, but I don't think it lasts very long. That's the only downside of it. Right. Oh, a lovely pink note. How nice. His Royal Highness, my darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we're able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. Oh, he loves her father. I do not wonder at you. I do not wonder at your waiting to. I do not wonder at the wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love. What's that mean? And I know what you are doing, that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness has been an existential challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from
Wow,
Rosie.
smells like.
He wanted
smells
me to
like.
destroy this if I found it.
Smells like lilacs and roses, doesn't it? Is that what it is? What about you? But I don't like rats. Me and Jess have been trying to kill the rats.
Revelio.
Right, where are we going? Find Natty. Is there any? Right, okay. Well, I'd say follow where there is loot. That's the easiest way, isn't it? So it's always the best indicator, isn't it? What does that mean? Does that mean I can push it? Right, hello, I can't do a spell. Oh, I can do a spell. Yeah, this is a little bit dodgy here. Oh, okay, that did it.
Revelio.
Takes us into the undergardens. Wow, I can't see a sausage here. Oh, I can't. Wonder why we can't do it when we're hunched. Well, that's one. But yeah, it seems odd that we can't do that. I mean, can we sustain? Yeah, we can sustain it while we're under, but we got to do it before we go under. So it's search all the little hidden tunnels until we get to the hidden tunnel.
Revelio.
And doing that the whole time. Oh, wait a minute, wait. So we've got to come away, do that. A little bit odd. Alright, try and rest your neck, Ray, try and rest your neck. Don't what's the matter with my neck, lady. It was improving, quite a bit, and then it's gone backwards again. Might be because I'm backward. Anybody know if this is the right way? Well, of course it is. Right, it's loot. Well, it's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, it doesn't give you much of a clue, does it? I'd say down there, on the unexplored bit. It looks like everything else has been explored. We just double check. Yeah, okay, go down there.
That
So far,
must be here somewhere.
Right, okay. Thanks, Wendy, for that huge clue. Is that people?
Revelio.
It is people. Right, do we go into stealth mode or is it just Natty and her? Oh, I thought it was people. It was obviously a bus. Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Revelio.
One thing about this game, it's got nice music, isn't it? I mean, is that an enemy? Oh, it's Natty. So why is it over here? Maybe we got to open this door to get Natty. Let's talk to him.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am
Don't
alright.
tell her.
Thank you for coming.
Sorry.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're
Got a
out of there.
crowbar?
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
Yeah.
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not
Just take that sense in.
It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Alright, what's in this area? Oh, your internet shut down. Oh, alright. Must be like solar activity. I'm gonna go here, but I have to be outside the circle. Right, okay, it's in here, but nothing's highlighting. So what that tells me is not in here. Although it could be up. Wow, this is tricky, isn't it? I may have to talk to Natty. Brilliant suggestion, brilliant. No. I thought I found his wand. Did I? I mean, I found. Oh no, that was somebody else's.
Revelio.
Natty? It's somewhere in this huge. It could be upstairs. I mean, is there an up? Well, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Is it like a chest which won't respond to my... Right, first of all, let's put that on. That might help. Glad you can see some stairs. Right, I'll try that randomly. No. Better still. Think it out. Think it out.
Lumos.
Right, it's got to be something to work out. Ah, light the fire. Of course. I mean, that's obvious. Wrong one.
Confringo.
Is that the right one? Which is the firelighter? It's a good question. I mean, that's Bombarda. That's Expelliarmus. Defindo. Confringo. I mean, there's another fire one, isn't it? Is it Confringo? Yeah, Firebase. Yeah, so it's Confringo. So is that one? Well, you know, sometimes you have to do that. You know, aim at the fire. Oh, I see. Aim at the highlighter. Right, okay, it's not that then. Maybe it's... It's funny how this thing's working, isn't it? Well, it lit the fire. I'd say that's a win, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. There's something here. Ah.
A little more.
Lighting the fire. Did it. Right, here we go. Easiest method since Skyrim. Arguably.
If
Yeah, you've only
Natty
got...
couldn't summon Mr. Abe's wand from her cell,
It is difficult to hold the two in the exact precise spot without damaging your controller. Because you're pressing... Well, I press very heavily on it.
he'll be glad to have this back.
Whoops. I lost me momentum then.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now...
Could have said it was on the table.
One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I can take it. Tell I can't take it. I'll tell you what, I'll get over here. Oh, expecting a huge explosion. Right. Right, it's going to dispel the curses. Right, okay. Right, okay. Excellent, excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
Oh,
I
shame.
may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer
You're
Singer.
separating me.
Very well. But be careful.
Well said, Natty.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
And,
these Ashwinders must pay.
Whippy to you too. I'll tell you what, if that ice cream man comes round, it'd be very, very difficult to resist, you know, interrupting the stream to get one. But I'll try my best. Right, oh, those are two things. I thought that was like treasure. Okay, we just go straight for the Ashwinders. Right, I mean, is it down there or up there? It could unfold both ways here. Yeah, it was. It is. It was. It was. It is. It was. It is. Yeah, I presume that's too low. So how do I get up there? Is there a simple way up there? I mean, there should be a simple way up there. I mean, I would say just follow the road. I mean, is there a map marker? You know, map. No. All right. What happens if I do that? Oh, I've forgotten about that. Oh, all right. So we'll go there then and hope it goes up. No. Oh, it does go up here. So that's got to be it then. Alright. Oh, that nutty holder lamp. No, sorry, not a lamp. Sorry everybody, God blimey. Oh, actually, I'll take back on the lamp. Lumos, yeah, that's what I should be saying. Lumos. Not what I just said.
Lumos.
It's totally un-Harry Potter-ish, isn't it?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Well, I'd say we find loot instead. Alright, you win. Alright, take off. Alright. Loading screen. They got that from Skyrim, of course. They're the only two people in the whole world that use loading screens. They just go through a door, apart from the early tellers.
Nuts I own I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Hello, Ruth. Are you a singer?
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk.
So?
Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
They haven't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
No, they've
There's
done
more to
zip.
taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Well, that's the easiest
I
way.
must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
It's better than your long-winded way of looking around
That's
trying to
right.
find evidence,
You
but
may
just go in
speak
there
with
and
your
get
mother
rid of
about
them.
this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak
Sorry,
soon.
Natty. Right, okay, we've gone up a level. Still nowhere near Jess's level 38. Another 9 to go. See how long that took to mentally process that. Yeah, far too long. Right, okay, we done that one. Hooray, we got through that one. Right, so now the gear, we got to go to the gearbox and adjust the gears. So these are the things we just, so we've got to fiddle over them, or it could be that one. Yeah, got to fiddle over it like that. Twiddly, twiddly, twiddly. And we can view it by just doing that. Don't remember saying it. You are as dear to me as all of you. Oh yeah, we read that one because we didn't understand it, did we? What about the other one? It's hard to tell which one is over, isn't it? I mean, it looks like it's that. A wavy Wendy. It's like. Okay, right, okay, let's get to the next mission. Right, so we were going to do the Poachers house call, and then I'll try and sort out about the dark arts or whatever it is thingy, because I think you're all hanging on that, aren't you? Right, well, I'm hanging. Right, we're going to talk to Poppy. It's about a dragon egg. It's where the deciphering comes in. There. So the safest place is there. What? Sorry, not the safest place. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. It's like a double hit. Take it, that's the right one. Yeah. Right, so we go there. Right, that's what I want to know. Wow, it's complicated, isn't it? This map. It's like, so just go in there and press the button, it's gone. It's like, oh no, let it part. It's complicated, but I'm not gonna, it's not too difficult. It's just that, my poor brain's a bit iffy on working out brain stuff. Just go straight forward. It's no good going round. I mean, that's for the main mission. We should keep tugging at our heart, obviously, which obviously we'll get to. But sometimes you need to do side missions, don't you? Otherwise the game breaks. Right, hopefully we'll wait till. I hope it's daytime.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Well, certainly. Right, Poppy. Love the popper, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Got rid of loot. Plants. Right, hello, Poppy.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we cost them everything.
But everything's all fine
if your
now.
gran's all right, and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Apparently Jess says the Snidget, what, I mean I could get this wrong, was the thing that came before the other thing. What? I mean, I could have got that wrong. What's a snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature
Let's
is a
find out.
snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
which
well, not far
barbarically
off.
was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Marvellous. Something tells me... Well, carry
I
on.
take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
Don't
We
worry.
need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Of course they would. Because they got 4 legs. All makes sense. What should we do? I'd say let's talk to them.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
That's enough.
I'll
Right,
let
I'm
you
just going to
know
have
as soon as I have
a
a
bite of
plan.
chocolate. Oh, it just fell off. Well, what have we got to do now? Hey? Well, that's it. Jess is struggling on the... Hang on. See, that's the main mission. So we might well do that today. That kind of venomously disappeared, didn't it? So we probably got to wait. Well, I'm not sure now. I don't know, which should we do? Oh, that's a broom trial now. Don't want to do a broom trial. I'll tell you what, we'll do that one. What did I put down for my Blackmail Poppy's egg? Right, we've done the Blackmail and Poppy's egg. Alright, we can move on then. Right, I'll tell you what, let's do this one then. While I eat my chocolate. Which is there. So we gotta do that. Somehow avoid the main mission. Which is determined to hunt us down. While I eat a bar of chocolate. Slowly. While you all get jealous. Oh no. It's not that, is it? Please tell me it's not that. Oh, I see. Oh, it is that. Alright, okay, I've been watching Jess do this. Jess has actually, you know, been top draw on this. Which amazed me because I thought I'd be top draw. But she's having trouble the other day, that's what I'm trying to say. But
Hello,
she
Sniper.
defeated him in the
Are
end.
you here for Summoner's Court?
I am.
I'm gonna try. I'll try it.
I'll
Yeah.
here soon too, since thanks to you, he's recovered from his vegetative state.
Glad to hear it.
In all fairness, I must warn you that I am frightfully good. Shall we begin?
I must warn you that I'm frightfully attractive.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Especially
Then
with those
let's get
glasses on.
summoning.
Well, let's try and do this. They do kind of put obstacles in your way, like that thing that if you get anywhere near those rings of fire, you know, whatever, you know, they kind of go, they get diverted by them. So, you know, this kind of like proved to be exceedingly difficult when we tried it. So that's the hurdle that we got to face. How do you do it? Equip Accio. What's all this about? We already got Accio. Right, here we go. You see, to get diverted like that, so they're a bit weird, and it usually takes 2 or 3 games to kind of sort out how to do it without, you know. I mean, I would say we're in a good spot here because we could just kind of go in between them. We're a little bit behind, so we need to pull back here. So I would say, yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, we can only because you've got to pull it, Ghost. So. Oh no, she's right in my way. Oh, for goodness sake.
That was sensational.
But I still say that was a pretty sensational shot considering you've got right in my way, you evil clump. Now that's why I did the one on the right. So you've got to think tactically in this. It's a bit like, very much like chess, where you've got to think, well, that one in the corner, she's got 2 balls there. So obviously that's going to seriously hamper us. So I decided to make sure that was my first one. So I think that's where the element of surprise comes in. But it's difficult now because it's going to go right across that weird tiggly wiggly bit, and I don't know if I can get it past that weird tiggly wiggly bit. Oh, I don't know though. I'd say that was a cracker.
How am I to top that? That settles it then.
What word? Yeah, I was going to say I comfortably won that one.
After your
Thank
poor
you.
show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Now don't forget to watch this one, Jess. WWE SmackDown tomorrow night. Don't forget, viewers, WWE SmackDown tomorrow night in America. Hello, Jeffrey. Now you're really into your WWE. That's it. I couldn't think, eh? It is Jordan now, isn't it? Or I'm elephant. I know there's something else now. You underestimated me. You're not a fan of WWE, you know. Yeah, I'm not a big wrestling fan or all that.
But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you.
You know,
I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent.
Bring 'em on! Suddenly I've acquired immense skill. It could be because I watched Jess. Although she was really struggling on these, and I must admit I did because I didn't understand that, you know, what those squiggly things did. So having watched her, I understood the squiggly things, so that's what made it easy for me this time. Boom! Thank you very much. Right. Wow, whipping through them. I mean, whipping through them as fast as ice cream, yeah? Right, let's see. Oh yeah, we've got to find a load of tokens, you know, but that involves running around all over the place. So it's mostly running around all over the place. That's a broom trial. I'm not really good on races, so I would say that one now. Wow, we're thrusting our way through these. We've only done an hour. Well, where is it? I mean, do you understand this? I mean, I find this kind of really strange, you know. It's like you go there and it's like, oh, look, locate it on the map. Right, well, it's precisely there. What is that telling me? Exactly. Have I missed something? Anyway, let me just look at that one more time because it's... All right, right, we got to look for herbology. Herbology, right? Okay, we're looking for herbology. How do we find herbology? Well, I don't know. We just got to keep pressing things until we find herbology, I presume. But yeah, it's kind of an odd system, isn't it? Because I've no idea, you know, where all these things are. I thought they put a marker there, you know, it would have been simpler, wouldn't it? So you put it there. Flying class. One of these has got to be herbology, isn't it? I mean, call me emotionless, but I mean, how do you work this out? Surely there's an easier way of doing this. Oh, there. Is that it? Right, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, right, okay. So, oh, hang on. Yeah, I do struggle. Mentally I struggle, but I know that's because I'm mental. Follow. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, it's like you got to press things and then like do things to get things. It's like, yeah, it's kind of an odd system, but I suppose because it was like the whole of Hogwarts as well as doing a map, it was never going to be the easiest task in the world, was it? I mean, I would have done it quicker, I mean, obviously. So hopefully this will lead us the right way. It probably leads to the main mission, won't it? So, yeah, it's hard to work these things out, isn't it? Oh, hang on, there's a door here. I didn't even expect that. Alright, just keep turning it till it starts to turn there, and then move the other one till it starts to turn. Sometimes I look at the wrong one, just to kind of mix it up a bit, just make it a bit more difficult. Some of them, you know, got very tiny spots, obviously.
Why do students always run when Peasy wants to have some fun?
Revelio.
Well, I think we seem to be heading the right way. Right, okay, right. Let's do it. Well, may as well do these while we're on the way.
Lumos.
Because that tells you, you know, the only trouble is it shows a very small portion of where you got to go. It's not exactly like, you know, helping you out too much. So what we tend to do is do that, and there's usually some, you know, there could be a butterfly nearby.
Please don't waste that lovely.
So we do that, and it kind of shows up, and it might show a blue, and we've got to find something which has got like a picture of a lady, which could be anywhere. That's the hard part. And these things are these mental number things, which I haven't found out about yet. So that's the thing that Jess has worked out. She's apparently you get something that gives you a, you know, tells you what those symbols mean, you know, like number wise, and then that leads to the thing apparently. So I'll see if I can find this, but I'll very quickly give up, probably. Because these things can take a bit of time, because it's all down to visual clues, and you know, it doesn't really tell you which way to go, so I'll ignore that on the basis that we haven't got time. Oh god, that was a door then. I do that in real life, to be honest. I know, can I well, actually click on that so that I've got some idea, you know, like why? Oh, yeah. Yeah, is it I mean, I don't know, yeah, I mean, I find it this difficult. Because it's like when you go out like that, it's like sometimes it just like disappears. So I can't like click on it because it hasn't got numbers, you know, telling me where to go, because it wants to send me there and I want to go there. Anybody got a clue as which way it is? That's the only kind of downside of it, really, is you can get lost. I know it's a big school, so you're most likely to get lost, but crikey. But why does it always attach yourself to the nearest, you know, to the main mission, and stopping you from doing anything else? Is a little bit odd, isn't it? They're obsessed with it. I'll try going along here and see if there's a way out to get round to where we want to go. Oh, this is one of these. Although you got to find the thing on that as well. Yeah, I just find it a little bit kind of. See, horribology is, yeah, I'm this thing baffles me, it really does. Because A, it puts up that huge roadblock. Right, okay, let's get to there. That's the easier way of doing it. What did I think of that first time? Well, it's a good point. Right, is it down or up? Because it could be in here and down, or it could be out there and down. Right, it's up. It's here and down. But it's more down. Right, okay, it's another down. It's a bit of a downer, isn't it, really? No, you didn't like that one? Nor did I.
Revelio.
Let me just see if there's anything to nick come over here. Some people might say there's maybe too many collectibles. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's too bad on that.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No. I like to jump. So yeah, it's always a little bit of because usually you can set a marker, and sometimes you can't, and that absolutely blows my tickle in too. It really does, because I would love to do a purple thing here, but it immediately gets covered by that. So that completely ruins that, and then it suddenly has disappeared. So yeah, I find this a little bit nickelby. So yeah, very complicated, isn't it? I thought I had it just now, and it's like too far out. I can't see this corner. Oh, I can if I do that. So I got somehow. Oh, I got to go all the way out there, and then out there, and then through there. So tricky, isn't it? It's for me. There must have been a simpler way of doing this, like allow you a separate marker. You know. I would say that's the easiest way, but hey. Right, I think I may have found it. No, I haven't, because we're back where we were. I mean, we're clutching at everything here. I mean, it's got to be through here.
Revelio.
Ah.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets.
Well, there's that.
In the Forbidden Forest.
I haven't finished this one yet. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Oh yeah. So yeah, I might have to drop this one because I can't work this out. Or get Ray to stop going the opposite way. What? The dots ghost is pointing to the main missions. It will not sometimes let you out of the grip of that is your main mission. Okay, so if you go to here and go to the map, all right, this here. Oh, actually, you're right. It is taking me there. Oh right, okay. Oh well, this time. I mean, yeah. All right. Ignore that. Then it is telling me the right way. Okay. Well, I was looking at the yellow bit, thinking it was going by that yellow bit. Well, yeah. I think it is going towards the thing. Sometimes it wants to keep pulling you towards that, and because that's yellow and the dots are yellow, I'm putting the two together and making 5. Which, is stupid really, because it should be 2. Right, there's a page. Right, out of history. So we'll immediately recapture that one. 23 out of 25, it's not bad. Yeah, so I get a bit mixed up because sometimes it leads you there, and other times it don't.
Revelio.
Right, we're really cracking on with these now. So, if nobody knows, glum bubbles are magical flying insects that produce a treacle which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark and secluded places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein. I wouldn't mind some of those. So, it's in this vicinity. Right. Alright, so let's work out our area of intention. So it could be around here, around the back. But I doubt it. Give it over there. Right, that's that bit sorted out. Do it methodically and without any real meaning. And keep waving your wandy. See, now I think it is pulling me somewhere. Although it could be pulling me the right way. It could be down below. Ah. He seems to want it out. Follow the arrow. Right, okay. Right, it's obviously through the Merry Brick Road then, isn't it?
Away from becoming kindling.
There it is. Okay, well, it actually worked. I'm shocked that it was that simple. Anything to drink?
This must be the entrance to the
Sorry about that, I got very intimate with the mics there. Well, hello there. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that again. Right, okay, here we go then. Right, okay, at least we're back into snucking.
Devil's Snare.
My favourite pastime.
Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Which one is it? That one.
Lumos.
Yeah, some of it's dark, I don't see it till it's too late. Evening. See, trouble is you've got to do that to see stuff around, and then you've got to put it back up.
Lumos.
So it's a question of doing that over and over. You know, dare I go up here and intensify my progress?
Revelio.
Looking for loot.
Lumos.
Yes, it was worth it. How do I get over there? Oh, I could light that torch. I think I've got to do it with the other one, which is that one.
Confringo.
Yeah. Alright, and then go back to that.
Lumos.
Actually, I'd say let's do that. You'll get there, Ray. You'll get there. Oops.
Confringo.
What does that do exactly? It removes it. Brilliant. There we go. Yet another item to sell. Right, okay. Excellent. Wendy, you're an absolute star in the making. I hope. Oh, can I go up there? Right, I've tested this theory. Let me do a save quickly. Right, I've got a lot of things to open there. So let me do a save here, just in case the save breaks down. I always do it twice. Once to make sure, and the second one to doubly make sure. It's better than doing 2 saves, although you could say it is 2 saves. Right, I'll sort out all that after, but it's just really the things that we did. So I'll try taking a leap of faith here. I'll get me Wendy outie. No. That one.
Lumos.
While I don't think that will work. I think it's just beams going across the beams. Right, okay, where do we go? I could drop down. When did it drop? Don't be such a baby. Oh.
Lumos.
But yeah, it's tricky because, you know, you want to search as well, don't you?
Revelio. Lumos.
Get back.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Right, okay, this is a tricky bit. Yeah, I think Jess had a slight trouble doing this, but this is an absolute shocker. I mean, I could put that light on. I'm a little bit worried about doing that because it might put my light out. And I'll hone in just to make sure it highlights. And then immediately put the guard up. Because if that lights it, I presume we don't need a light. Wow, that's cracking thinking there. But it's got to be highlighted. I said it's got to be highlighted. It's kind of a bit odd, isn't it? Or that does nothing. Yeah, it does nothing. But yeah, right, okay. I think I can capture this. I may have to remove the infestation of within. Like that. Well, that was really well done. So I've got to do a second one. Looks like just the one. Right, I've got to return to Duncan. Right, okay, well not before I do that.
Lumos.
Put your defences up. Right, well that worked beautifully. Surprised by my own idiocy. So it goes dark every time the telly, you know, obviously goes, you know, fades to another picture. That plant is big enough to, yeah, yeah. She. I mean, it is not she. Right, we'll pick the plants while we're at it. You know, may as well pick them. Getting it on the sweet spot is really difficult. Oh, my slot is full. Wow, heck. God, if I could get past this tarantula. I'd search this. What's this? Don't turn my head up, yeah. That's the that's what Zelda does. Well, Link does. And obviously I've just got too many now.
Revelio.
But you know, may as well pick up what we can. Yeah, I can't do any more. Right, okay. Right, we've got to go back. So I would say we follow the correct dots. But yeah, sometimes it's well, sometimes I get the illusion that it's leading me the wrong way, but I think it's just me. I think it's just my brain there. It's thinking, putting the two together and making something completely different, which I think that's what it is. So, pardon me if I make those stupid mistakes. I just don't understand sometimes. Brain's a bit of a oily rag on that concern. But the main thing is we're not shouting and screaming our heads off. We're just doing just a little bit of complaining, which is we're just showing off our inadequacies, which I think you prefer to see. Yeah, I mean.
Have you found anything to prove my bravery yet?
Yeah, look out when I do start thinking, crikey. Right, let's go back to Duncan Hobhouse, or Harry Potter impersonator, by the look of it.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula.
Well,
it's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
How much? What should we do? What would you do? Do. Well, this is where, I mean, we get very few negative choices in this. I'd say I'm gonna. Actually, I might just keep it, because that's what we are like.
Duncan, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am.
This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Well, I would just buzz off, mate. Well, you'll learn a lesson.
I'm doing you a favour. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
You know, you're up against a beautiful Slytherin here. No, I'm not breaking it, Ghost. Is this it? If I get a negative choice, I pick it because we're Slytherin. We don't do, you know, help people. We are selfish. We could have gained some money there. That's the only downside of that. But I say I'm going to stick that on my wardrobe. Tough luck. You're dealing with the Slytherin, mate. You know, this is my only chance to show, you know, to show the bad side of the character, you know. And I say, let's embrace it. Because we get very few chances to do that. I don't think I uncollected it. I may have had too many, and that was an extra one. But I did pick up the first one, which I may have had to hand over. So therefore, I may have already had too many. But because I kept it, and I already had some, it could I could well have lost it. That serves me right for being selfish, doesn't it? So I'm just going to tick these off, otherwise they'll irritate me for the next 3 years. Well, apparently magically did it. No, it didn't. Anybody see some fluttering? Oh, it's right down the bottom. There you go. Right, okay. I'd like to get rid of these, otherwise they'll irritate me forever. And yeah, Jess has got like most of these, as I barely touched the banana skin. find it hard to pinpoint the large fluttering things. Yeah, she's got practically all the things unlocked. She must be cheating. Right, we've got a talent point. Now, I did spend a talent point because I accidentally did something that spent a point. Now, I think I put it into... I think it might have been that. I think that's what I put in. So when I did just this, like set buying, selling, found a couple of things, I went up a level. So I think I put it into that. So it does a blast if I do Bombarder, which is one that I use a lot. On Dark Arts, I can't really progress because really, it's not saying. so a fly just landed on my knee. See, these are all just additions to the things. And I just actually want the thing because I'm saving it for that. So that's what I'm doing on there. Right, so I won't bother look at the others. Right, okay, that's that. Right, let's get on with it. Right, okay, let's see. Right, the whole of... right, I mean, we could do them... We could... I'll tell you what, we'll do it. Let's go to the main mission. I may have to just get a couple of potions first. So I am there. I'm practically right on top of it. So let's go back home. Let's go to the room of requirement, which takes several buttons apparently. I'm just going to pick up some potions and demolish the hearing aid. Right, now I made a couple of additions. We got a Christmas tree. Alright. Alright, now you notice all the potions are missing. Alright. They're all downstairs now.
Be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
So, if I can find it downstairs. Is it down there? No, it's not down there. Where's the downstairs bit? I've lost it down. Oh, right, no. Yeah, down here. So I just want to collect my potions because I've got several that I'm unable to pick up. Oh yeah, I may as well pick up these. So I usually pick up all these, although I'm full on those. So I press buttons. Doesn't take long. Just series of buttons. I made now 3 rows. So I think you saw it last time. I've got some focus potions. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll hook these up ready for next time. But I should have some ready to collect. There's one, and then we'll do some more. Right, so we'll just set these in motion. It doesn't take long. It's very fast. It's faster than a shickleberry. And then we'll do something like I don't know what we're low on. Probably I think we used a couple of these, so we'll do that. So I just sort of set these off. Right, we're already full, and then just pick up the detainees, which we're already full on. So we're a lot full on a lot of this stuff. Alright, so it's nicely organised now. Look at that, it's beautiful. Right, wiggle mode. Right, one more. Right, and then we can't do any more. Right, so I just set these up, ready for flashing whenever we want. This is our invisibility one, so let's do an invisibility one. Let me check how many I got. We have 4, so I wouldn't mind. I could just wait for that one. Another invisibility. What's this one? Focus. Right, we'll have that. Do another invisibility. No, that's the wrong one. Sort yourself out. Right, we'll do another invisibility. We'll try that, see if it's more effective than the other partly invisible. Because the other one is not fully invisible, it's partly. Oh, hello. Not sure what that does, but I think it fertilises. 30 seconds. Right, just wait 30 seconds. You can just enough time to run out and get a biscuit. Some say it would be nice if it was quicker. I bet when you put this on my iPhone it'd be like, like 3 days unless you buy something. Evil, really, isn't it? But the thing is, Bethesda, when they did Fallout Shelter, they actually made more money on that than they did on all their games. That's why it's so frightening and why people want you to do it. Right, anyways, let's go here. So yeah, you can see why they do it now, can't you? Right then, so where are we going? Right, we want locate on the map. There we go. See if we can get this done, Ray, in precise time. Right, press that, it's like, yeah, and then we go there. But I'd say that's the easiest way. It's a little bit cooler today. The whole family came round Tuesday, so sorry about the Skyrim thing. I thought, I didn't realise it was on a Tuesday. I knew it was coming on you know, in any day, but I didn't realise it was actually falling on my streaming day until, like, you know, say the afternoon before it was on. And I thought, oh dear, that's going to clash. And I couldn't really do it after or anything like that because it was going to be like 9 o'clock or something like that. So that seemed the safest. Is that leading me the right way? Because it's... Well, I mean, I'll trust it. Just push it, Wendy, push it. So we're fully stocked up, 25 potions. They do tend to be giving you potions now within those things you pick up, which is usually by the time you set up all your stuff and you don't need it. But you know, I'm embracing that because by Jove, I need it. Which is why I might be using that protection skill a lot, because that's what I'm useless at. Well, slightly. I mean, I'm not necessarily. I'm not totally useless. I mean, I am. But occasionally I get a hot spot, which is particularly hot, I must say. Oh, there's a lot of doors, isn't it? So it's a castle. No, it's down there. Right, okay, it's the main mission stuff now. Now we're into the big, gigantic stuff. Now I think this may be the last one before the end. So I'll probably do an episode next time where we'll do a little bit of the kind of other missions. Not to kind of prolong it, but to purely make it last longer. Right, now I could catch this thing, but diffed if I can do that now, because it means I've got to find the thing to attach it to. We don't want to do that, do we? Because that's kind of stuff that can take time, and I don't want to bore you to death. I just want to chat you to death. Sorry, I was going to think of something to follow that then. Sorry about that. Right, I see down here. I love it when there's dots in a game. Brilliant. Especially, I think they did that especially for the older generation. You know, those past like 50. You know, and have no brain like me. Okay, yeah. It doesn't look like it seems to be so puzzly now. I hope. Hello. I just pronounced that. Nymph Fitzgerald.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh yeah.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I wonder if that would catch on in real life. You know, hey Jess, I'll see you in your portrait. I mean, that would... Hang on. Have I got to carry on from here? Wait a minute there. Why does... Uh-oh. What did she say? Meet her in... right. Speak to Professor Fig in his office. Oh, thank you. For a minute, I thought I'd do it on my own.
To the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
God, thank God. Hang on. It's up the stairs. Whoops. Watch out, Wendy. You did something. Couldn't think of anything then, so I just said did something. Yeah, it's sad when I get that bad, isn't it? Got anything to say? It's a bit like a policeman in Slytherin, isn't it? Oh, sorry, the guards. You know, they're the ones that make a comment. Right, okay. Just keep following the dots. I'd run, but you know, there's be a lot of rapid movement. I don't want you all to go dizzy like that. But yeah, it does kind of accelerate really fast. This camera, it kind of starts off slow and then gets faster. I don't know the answer to that.
Revelio.
Oh, look at this! Some goodies. All right, how do we get that? Well, there's the flying buttercup there. If I can get over. Is that already there? It is already there. Right, okay, what's it? Right, here we go. This is one of these Daedalus thing. Is it Daedalus? Right, we got, as it goes across the screen, we got to slap it. Like that. So as soon as it shoots, you think it's aiming for that middle, splat! You've got to be super fast, like what I am. So those are things that you randomly find, so that could take me a while, just randomly finding things, you know. Apparently I can unlock this. I mean, you can do it either way around. You can do the green one first. Just go around till it twiggles. Like that, and then do that one till it twiggles, whilst totally, you know, locking your left hand in its position. You can always try tying your hands together or something. That might help. And we're going to pick up the loot, which would probably be a new t-shirt. I don't lie, it was completely the opposite of a new t-shirt. Wow, that was surprisingly tonguey. Right, this, if for those that don't know, because I am absolutely supersonic, this is a Leviosa one. Like that. Okay, so you see that, but it's something that he's trying to Leviosa it, and then it gives you one of those. Bam bam. Well, I got 25 out of 25. So these things, they shoot you into different areas depending on which area you want to go to. So if you like do that, and the loop is over there, you go into that frog's mouth to get to it. So obviously, you know, to get to it, we need to go through the froggy mouth because that would take us past the indentation. So I presume it's the other side of that, and you can boldly venture on into the further range. Although I'm just purely guesswork. But we guessed correctly. So yeah, you know. Well, I can't believe I solved that puzzle. Almost struggled to get that out then. Right, anyway, that's the fun out of the way. So there's frogs all over the place here. So there's a good chance for you to play Frogger if you're into that. No, I don't know where to go. What, down there? And trouble is I can't go anywhere else. Right, okay, and now I may have to redesign this. Let's go in there. I presume it's coming out of the opposite side, but I mean I could be totally French fried on that one. So I would say maybe out there. God, something erroneous about this, isn't it? I'll follow the yellow brick hammer. Right, see if I can blast my way through Cardigan here. I may have said Cardigan, if so, please ignore that one. Right, it could be none of these. Yep, I'm thinking it's none of these. What about that one? Right, okay, I'll think if we can't go there. Right, okay, so now I've descended into a path of how the hell do I get out of here? Let's try going through there. I know one of these leads us. Oh, thank God. Whew. That was almost unreal. Right, okay. All good fun though. So, yeah, obviously, you know, there is some goody woodies. We can't get them. Jess has got level 3. No offence, Jess. Hello. Wow, look at that. Sleeping Dragon statue, the Hogwarts motto, Draco Mormons Nunquam Tilantus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken and may be tickled to absolutely no effect. I'll have a quick tickle. No. Worth trying. Right. Hello? Right, okay, let's go quicker. What's revealing to tickler? Oh, right, okay, we've got another tickler. Another tickler. Right, ready? As soon as it shoots! And it may, like, not go across the middle. It may go, like, oh, yeah, up a bit or something. So, oh, we got a house. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, when we do that, we get house tokens, and there's an enormous chest somewhere. And when you've got them all, you get something. My money's on a pair of gloves at the moment, so we'll see how that pans out. Jess did it, but I can't remember what she got. Probably severe cold, probably. Yeah, that one wasn't worth laughing at, really, was it? I saw something glowing then. Right. Guys, I'm imagine trying to remember this. Imagine being, there must be some people that totally memorise this. Wow. I mean, that's cool. I think they did this in the the earlier Harry Potter ones. I'll get that fly if it kills me. Got some sticky paper somewhere, but I've got a couple up. They're a nightmare, aren't they, flies? Of all the creatures in the world, that's the one thing you want to get in it. That's why you don't kill spiders. You be gentle with spiders, you care for them, because they get rid of flies. Which is like, I think Satan released those on his anniversary. A bit like Bethesda, really. Right, apparently I can't get through the door. Oh, I just got to push it. Maybe beautiful, but not tremendously strong. Well, it's taking a long time to get there, isn't it? I bet it was a shorter way and we didn't go there. Oh yeah, there was a travel point there. Yeah, well, I thought you got to take the aeroscopic view. Oh God, is it still a long way? Yeah, okay, yeah, well, why didn't I shorten this highlight? There? Why didn't I just do that? Sometimes I just don't think, do I? But, I mean, at least we got 2 Daedalian thingies. So, that was a bonus, wasn't it? Right, we should be just round the corner now. Sorry about that, I should have speeded that up, but you know, did get past that bit. Right, there's a chest in there. There's a, or it could be upstairs. What if you can mark the chest? Is it worth opening these? What? I'm not sitting on that. Hello, Narendra Sadhu. Right, okay, apparently we just came in at the time we're going looking in the toilets. Hello, Narendra Sadhu. How are you? Yeah, that rhymes. Hello, Narendra Sadhu. How do you do? Oh, there's a box in there. Ah, right, okay. We're going in there just for that. Right, okay, we just got to go around the corner. I thought we were right next to it then. We're just going around the school and up the. Oh, hang on, Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a fifth year, if you can believe. Oh, I think I've already read this. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and mentor to help them acclimatise before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Good. I'm glad you're good, Narinder. Great. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, alias the guy that was in... Oh, what's his name? Oh, Fidgy Monkeys. What's Simon Pegg. That's it, Simon Pegg, the voice actor of Phineas Black. Whew, got it out in the end. Must be on a hot streak today. Right, Prof. Excuse me, Prof.
I hope I look... Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins
Yeah.
are searching for another
Nicholas.
repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else.
Dyed me hair.
Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew
Oh,
Miriam?
yeah.
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
I thought you were telling me.
All right. You'll need the password to get
What is it?
past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound
Oh,
like Professor
yeah.
Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into?
Yeah.
And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor
Yeah.
Black?
Did you pluck her
One never
hair?
knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared. for
How did you
anything
get it?
after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf?
Come on.
Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
He's not going to say, is he? Did you get loose hair or something? Oh my god, it's terrible.
How do you feel?
I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Oh, Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg.
How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
Yeah, please.
Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Wow, I wonder how long
to
this
find the
lasts.
headmaster's house elf.
Right, now, I hate to say this, but we may have to do this next time. Sorry about that. Oh no, I've got no spells. I was just going to wave me wand and see if there's anything useful. Right, okay, so let's try just to do the hot streak way. I'm pretty hot, especially on the street. That did nothing. What about that? That did nothing. Holy Comanche. We may have to walk it. Holy barrels, we hill. We hill? We hill? There? No. Right, I'm trying every streak I can think of. No, we've got to walk. Alright? So we may have to do this next week. So this is it's kind of like setting it up. So what I'll do, I'll set it up. I don't know whether, you know, taking all my stuff home and selling me stuff would break this.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir.
See,
Only
Simon Pegg.
You'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably
See?
best
Now you got
not
that.
to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No
glad
need
to
for
know
the
that
cloak
one.
and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you brewed enough for all my boils.
Yeah,
To
that's funny,
determine which
isn't it?
student gets this rather
Right, where's it?
unenviable
Up or
task.
down?
You
Right, up.
call that a shine on those
Nope.
boots? Do better.
Oh, it was almost. Dots were still configuring their gobs.
Has
I'll
anyone
run this
seen
as
my
fast as I
ivory
can,
handled hand
trickling
mirror?
as I go. Oh, I can't do
Of
that.
course you haven't.
So we can go immediately there. I'll go at my... God, sometimes you've got to ram into these cardboards, haven't we? It's probably because I haven't loaded in the graphics yet or something. I'll go as fast as I can through every door as fast as I can, going as fast as I can, in the hope that I can go as fast as I can, just to, you know,
When I witness
make it
what
as
passes
swift
for
as
magic
possible.
in these halls,
Right.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it
What?
is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. It's on.
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season.
Yeah.
It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor,
doesn't matter.
More than one student has taken
Let
a
a few
bludger to the
die.
head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense!
Oh, I don't know.
That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly
Well,
game?
I would.
You are quite impossible sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at
Yeah,
the
do
Ministry
that.
about you.
I'll just throw it in the bin. Please do. I don't know what you think we should do. I better say that's unwise.
I should think you'd have
Otherwise I'll
better
never
things
get
to
it.
do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding
Tempting to do the other one, but
I wonder why. Good
It might
day,
have been a-
Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
mind your business. Right, there's a good big chest down there. I'd go down there, but I don't want to get deflected from our ribbit. What's this? What'd that do? Oh, that's fascinating, isn't it? So does that mean if I can't do my spells?
Stand proud, purebloods.
Right, where's right, and then I think we'll set it up ready for next week. And apologies person may zip off. So how do I find that? What did I just do? I pressed it, I didn't see what the second press did. Did I turn it off? Oh, you scopic. Did I actually turn it off? I didn't see because I... Oh, did I just do... Oh, sorry about that. Did I just do that?
Professor Fig.
Sorry, I didn't
the
realise I
cubes
was
have shown
turning
you
it
where the
off and I
next
have to
trial
go
is.
through it all. Right, I'll try and stick through it. I
Long
haven't found a
Goblin
way
and
of
Land of the
skipping
Goblin.
through these.
Professor...
I just keep pressing buttons like that. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise that was going to do that. I was pressing it to do something, and then it seemed to just cancel it. Cause I thought that far too late. Well, I think that'd be a time to stop then, wouldn't it? Yeah, sorry about that. You could say I've got to go and do that again. Never mind. I want to see if I can
I've taken the liberty of transfiguring
sell
the
some
rooms.
stuff.
As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope.
Yeah, I should have done this again, shouldn't I? Got myself to a stereoscopic position.
But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him.
Yeah, come on. Skip.
Now to find the headmaster's
Right, yeah,
house.
that was stupid, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, alright, kick me. Go on, kick me hard. Go on, kick me. Yeah, and keep kicking me until there's no more kicking. Yeah, sorry about that.
Do you have a
I
moment,
want to know
Professor, I was... Very well.
Whatever.
Now, to determine which student gets...
If you must speak with me, consult
Sorry
my
about that. Yeah, that
secretaries
was
or
rather
what
stupid.
have you.
I should have saved it first.
Now
Well,
move
that may
along.
have restarted it anyway. Now I'll run even faster. So, yeah, I think it's loading in the boundaries.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Greetings.
Yeah,
I mean, out of my way, children.
Right, I'll flick past this.
Professor, a word? Professor.
Good idea.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth.
Well, it looked like it was going this way, but how do you find that out? I know, I'll do the map thing. Well, it's very true, Ghost, but otherwise that would have took 3 times longer. But I mean, I don't. I wish they would not do this thing where things disappear. This is when I get completely lost. So, how do you do that without ruining the quest? Alright, I won't press anything this time. Speak to the headmaster's house elf. But where? Yeah, I must have pressed that. I was pressing on to find out what, and then I was gonna. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Apparently I got a talent point, so yeah, don't really know where I got to go, which is a huge problem, I would say, of where to go. Where was it I got to go? From Scrope.
Where's the headmaster off to in such a hurry?
Where would that be? Anybody know, please? I ran past the passage. Yeah, it does seem odd that, because I don't know where Scrope is. You know, I can't. I'll tell you what, I'll go across all of these in the vain hope it says something about Scrope. And now you're in there and the map cannot figure. Yeah, I mean I followed the dots. But yeah, it does seem to be a problem when it doesn't show you stuff, doesn't it? Because I don't want to press it on it again, because obviously it disappears. So how do you find this out? Better not interact with anything. Yeah, it does seem rather a bit of a fallout, doesn't it? How are you supposed to find out? I mean, it's also, I presume it's in the school, so maybe because I'm outside of the school. Right, okay, that's a solid plan there. Right, beautifully engineered. Right, I'd say go back into the school, and then if you go back into the school, that may open up new opportunities that may await us. Apparently that could be a mission. Well, we'll talk about Cressida Blooming. Yeah, right, okay, right. Oh, well, that was quite well worked out, considering I'm an idiot. I just want to get to a point where I
When
can
I
save it.
witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Right.
Hello, Professor Black.
Hello.
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I
Oh,
might
there's a crash, is there?
speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
Right, hang on.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor?
It seems
Are
to be
you
going
sure
on
that's
here.
Wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Okay. Oh, you're okay. Right. Okay. Right. Well, he's doing secret stuff.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from
Where
sneaking
from?
into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Flattery
Thank
never
you.
fails.
But I'm happy to look into
Good. That'll be all, Weasley.
Yeah,
I mean,
come on, I'm on
Professor
a time
Weasley.
schedule here.
Good
You know,
day.
this could go off at any minute. Right. Or goth.
a wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig?
Yeah. I mean, how does she know? She's got like a load of what?
That ought to
Game
give
of
Professor
Thrones,
Fig some
as in
breathing
like
room.
Game of Thrones. She's got any little birds that she's sending out. If so, we'll duff her up later. Right, okay, we just talk to this because apparently then we can get out of this situation. Hello, Scrope. Scrope?
Scrope! Oh, greetings, Master.
He's only got one
Remind
ear.
me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
It seems like a stupid thing that I told him to do. You dare question me?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
Yeah, which is...
Master does remember it.
Well, obviously, I mean, it's to do with the pure... It's one of these two. I don't think it's purity of blood. I think it's that one.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Oh, it's not that. It's that one.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed
All right, I got
testing
all those
Scrope.
wrong.
It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you
Oh,
to
was it in
pronounce
French?
for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope.
Toujours pure.
I confiscated this filthy
Strength?
diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your
Yeah, that
treasure.
pizza.
Now, off with you.
So, which one was it? I presume we know it now, so we could just say it.
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Right, so let's quickly get there before it goes out of sight. And then hopefully, we can continue next time. So I think we'll cue this up for next time. Whoops, I'm burping. Is that a bad sign? I think it is a bad sign. Sorry, that was a little indigestion
Made it
playing
just in
Breath of the
time.
Wild again.
It's wearing off.
Let's interact with that. Sorry, you're not going to see me,
I
Andrew.
can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Right. Right, okay. Done. Phew, thought we were never going to escape the area. Right, okay, well at least now we can pick up some luggage.
Hello, Mora.
Oh, I didn't know it was on one of those. Yeah, I didn't know to do the right stick first because I'm right sticky. But you know, you can do it anyway you like. Guaranteed to break the control of it. It really is. Wow, that's unique, isn't it? Right, okay, we've done that. Right, okay, so now we'll just helter-skelter down the stair, find them doorknob in the air. Yeah, if you do this, sometimes you know the butterfly is within the area, but I won't do that now because it's too close to bedtime. Right, I'll just get to this, so that I don't have to go too far next time. Although I might have to go back to a travelling point, which could take me all the way back again. So I don't know why I'm doing it. Just like she's got these at full speed. I'm swearing she's trying to go up there so fast the stairs won't catch her. Yeah, she's faster than me. Even in combat. Yeah, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, she goes so fast that the stairs can't keep up with her sometimes. Well, they do, just barely. But apparently I can't do that. Yeah, I can't reveal that. Yeah, I don't know. There's somebody you've got to speak to that gives you a clue how to find the thing that reveals those things, which gives you the shapes become numbers, and once you've got that basic pattern, then you can work out any of those things. And then it's a question of spending the next 50 hours going around searching for them. Yeah, do you want to see me do all that? You probably don't. You probably. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do another poll. Oh, there is a doodad here. I'm going to be doing another poll to ask what to do about the Skyrim situation. All right, and please, if you would like, you know, put your votes down for that. I know it's it's not this game, but please, I'll put up a poll in the next 2 or 3 days when I get time. Because I'm doing a lot of mods for Skyrim in a minute. Well, I'm just taking a couple out, putting a couple in, just trying things out. So I'm going to do do you want me to re-roll a character like randomly, like a character at random in a random area using alternate start, or would you want me to do a specific character like sneaky type or whatever it is like that?
That's where I need to speak.
You know, actually suggest a character to go back 30 hours to my lesser one and continue that and redo all those again. It's probably not a good idea. So I'll give you some choices. Please interact with it and let me know which one you want or which one make the most sense. Right, the headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom, especially for me. Right, so I think we'll leave it here, okay, where we've got to whisper the password. So, but what I'll do is I'll go and sell all my junk after the stream. Didn't have so much combat today, it was more mental today. So, very mental. So we'll do a save here. Let me just whip these off. You have a chance to redo that character's entire life all over again. Yeah, it's... See... My argument against that would be, you know, if we re-roll and do another Archer, is that the kind of thing that people want me to do, another Archer but re-roll it, because that would be me restarting the whole. Yeah, well, I tend to do a little bit less. I mean, if you want me to do more, I am keen. The only reason I do 2 hours on that is because just in case it aggravates my neck a little bit. I thought I just pressed on that. Oh, I'm not actually pressed on it. All right. So I'm just randomly getting rid of these because I was thinking, I'll tell you what I'll do. All right, I'll go on a bit longer then. All right, you convinced me. Although you shouldn't be giving me, telling me what to do. You should be. No, it's all right. No, I'm joking. You suggest things, please. Yeah, see, these are all good in their own way. But the thing is, if you just do all damage by everything, you know. So I tend to miss all these because I'm more worried about dark arts. See, I mean, this would be good. Basic attacks on airman contribute. Well, actually, that might be a good one. So actually, kiss goodbye on that last eye I did. But I don't want to do, you know, individual things because that's kind of taking you down one road, isn't it? See, that might be a good one. Now I'm talking about running a lesson completely new in regards. Yeah. Yeah. Do you mean doing a lesson again from the beginning? Because yeah, I'm gonna say do that one. Although we don't seem to be having too much problem on that. But if that's what you mean, that seems even worse than going back to 30 hours. But then that's just my idea of triumph. So this is what we'll do next week. Okay, we got the Forbidden Forest, so that'll be good. So we could maybe meet Poppy there. That might not be for too long, so we could just do that now. This one is just talking to somebody about in Charms class. So tell you what, let's quickly do this then, because you know, if you're enjoying it and having, you know, lots of fun, and I don't feel too bad. I don't feel no worse than say when I started. Maybe tiny bit, but just run her from whatever her last save was and continue her life from there. Yeah, I mean the only drawback to doing that is you got to see me do it all again. I mean you might want me to see it again, arguably. I was thinking of trying to off camera gradually catch up by having a video of what I'm doing, so that at least I know which place to go after each one of the things, so I can follow it as closely as I can. So I can have that on the tablet. But the thing is, because I'm doing some mods for Skyrim, and I've got timestamps to do things like this. I don't know if I can spend too much time, so it could take a while for me to actually catch up that 30 hours. I should have flown there, shouldn't I? That's what I'm thinking. So, but I mean, if the consensus is that that's what we want to do, then I will do that.
I can do this. I can do this. They will.
So I'll put up a poll and I'll say, right, these are some choices. Please tell me which way to go. Yeah, well, at the moment I have been skipping them. Yeah, right. I'll talk to Poppy. Yeah, because timestamps.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more
That
of
is
a
really
surprise,
tempting, that ice
I
cream van.
suppose.
But I'm sure if I was stood here now with a whippy ice cream, I'm sure you'd be viciously going like this and you know, trying to push it in my face or something. Right. Well, I think they'll understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Yeah, but they're known for being wise.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word.
No, I love them.
I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Wow.
That's right.
Oh, don't tempt me, Ghost.
About what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
I'll tell you why, Ghost, that is particularly hurting me. The fact that you've got two of those in there is because I have run out of them and I've got nothing for tea tonight in the luxury. So that is hurting me more than normal.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please!
Hello.
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale
What
for
is
your
my
friends of
job?
the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Oh dear. So I'm trying to write down.
Them be, Alec. We
Yeah,
do
listen to
not
the idiot.
harm the young. It is not our way.
Thank you.
You forget
FA
your place,
T3.
old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
You're in the
From
middle
what
of
I can see,
screaming.
they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Listen.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of
You
your
in his
heads.
army. Nothing more against him against 4 legs. What is my job? My job is...
Foolish children.
I'm retired.
Do you know what happens to wizards?
Which is the
who
hardest
wander
job in the
here?
world.
Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them.
Yes!
They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Please.
Could it be?
What?
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest.
A henge?
I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
You do. You do. Oh, it's Hadron at the end. I didn't realise it was Hadron at the end. Oh, you had a different name then, did you?
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't
Nice to see
refer
you
to
back.
actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with
All
Snidgets?
over the place.
And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
What? ages ago, was it? Ages ago. Right, what? He was annoyingly cryptic.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
That's what
Centaurs
Slytherin would
can
say.
be cryptic. Gran says no one
I
talks
told you.
more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the
Right.
herd called.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library
Just
and
how-
start
that's
looking
just
into
how
the
I
cave
think.
you mentioned.
So, go into battle,
I'll let you know what I find.
take them on, then realise I made a mistake. Right, which way are we going? Right, that way. Right. There's no guide. Right, okay, go to the guide. Didn't you hate it when there's no guide? Hang on, I forgot which one it was now. hang on. How far away is the... oh, hang on. Oh, there's stuff in it.
Revelio.
Right, hang on. Let me just illuminate the cheese factory. Right, well, it's that way, is it? I mean... and suddenly, things grindingly to a halt. I don't understand this system. I really don't. It's like, that's nothing to do with this. Did that. Am I like stupid or something? Yeah, I probably am stupid. That's Maine. I mean, I don't know about you, but what happened there? So, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that, and it's not that. So how come that suddenly went? Suddenly went then?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Anybody know what I've got to do? All of a sudden, I mean, follow this. Not because I was like trying to say things in the background that I might have missed something, but yeah, why is it suddenly disappeared all of a sudden. I do hate it when it wanders between two telescopes. And I'll tell you what, I'll make it daytime. Oh, stop ringing the bell, you know I hate it. If Jess is here now, she... Alright! I mean, don't they have earplugs or something? Anybody got a clue here? Suddenly, the magnet of time just completely flew off there. What happened there? Please, somebody help. That's what happens when you allow a hadron into the stream. You know, a hadron collider. A hadron collider. Let's celebrate the hadron collider, which I'm very interested in at the moment.
Revelio.
And all these new particles that they invent every 5 minutes. So yeah, anybody got any ideas? I'm fresh out of them now. You know, when things disappear. I mean, there's a moonstone. Is that what it is? I mean, it's to do with some moonstone, isn't it? So I'm looking for a huge. I mean, it could be these. Aha! I love the way. I love the Ray streams. Got my mate to watch. He likes them. Oh, thanks, Hadron. That's very kind of you. Please hit that subscribe button immediately. Because you know, apparently I could put on paid content soon, but you know, that would involve ads appearing on my channel. And what do you think I'm going to do about that? Yes, I shall totally reject them, because you don't want to see me and a load of adverts, do you? I'm not worried about trying to make money. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and you know, people enjoy it as well. That's a bonus. So you know, it's a double thing. I enjoy streaming. So yeah, anybody got any? Anybody got some clues? Yeah, I just like streaming. It's nice to chat to people and stuff. I think it's this way because it looks like there might be two things, one on top of the other, which is you know, how I like things, one on top of the other. So I'll head towards that meaninglessly and see if there's like a marker on top of that. You're terrible at this game. So you've got the game, but you're terrible at it. Why are you terrible at it? F8T3 Hadron, or we'll call you the Hadron Collider for now. Which is you know, one of my favourite instruments. Right, let me click on that a minute. See if any of this makes sense. So what I'm thinking is, if I do that at my reveal places. Right, okay, it's reveal places. Right, okay. Not my type of game. I prefer Phasmophobia. Alright. Okay, it's not your type of game. Right, okay, yeah. Depends on... Right, okay, there's some vicious mongrels. You know what we do with vicious mongrels? First we do one behind our back, and then we viciously tear about, right in Bournemouth doing a decent spell. Because we're so powerful now, and you wait till I get myself one of those grip-on magnets. I've got none of these left. Uh-oh, it's with these things. I hate these. I absolutely hate. Jess hates these as much as I hate these, because you've got to activate these things and they're on a time limit. And when things are on a time limit, that's when my brain says nope, because they're just too short, some of them, especially for a silly old triper like me. You know, it's, you know, time limits are the bane of gaming. As far as I'm concerned, it's just an oily rag in my eyes.
Revelio.
It's going to be released on Xbox and PC soon with crossplay and PC. You should get in. What's that? Get what in? Oh, Phasmophobia? Is it? Phasmophobia. Wow. Miraculously. So I'm not going to do this one. I hate the timer ones because, you know, there's always one that's really difficult to do, and it's got to be very, very precise, and I'm not good on very precise things, because, you know, to aim this at that and be precise and get that every time within a very short time, because they give you very short timers, is just irritating. Me and Jess find that irritating. She's better than me because she can move quicker at high speed. So I don't know where we got to go now. I've completely lost it. Anyway, I'm going for a bit to speed run a game I'll be playing later. Man, to see you was fun. Thank you, Hadron. I'll see you again. All right. Bye for now. Right, where should I go? Anybody got a clue what we got to do here? Because it did I just like complete it and then maybe it pops up later? It does seem rather odd that that happened. Let me go back to what it was. Why are these things never in order? That's what I want to know. I mean, good luck with trying to find it. Is it poached egg? Yeah, we done that one. Poacher's house call? I don't know what, you know, they all do this in order of when you do it. Would make it so much easier to find, wouldn't it? So I don't know what to do now. We've hit an impasse. So we'll ask Natty about something because I ain't got a clue what to do now. Because he just stopped giving me clues. So we go there. Sometimes you go to the map and just like press that and it's in. And the other time just like seems to be very complicated. It must be my French teacher. Right, let's speak to Natty then.
To speak with you.
Go ahead, Natty. You don't mind if I get too close, do you?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors.
Hello, Dingo.
News travels quickly.
How are you?
Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Hello, mate. How are you? She should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
I support Natty.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not.
A friend
Holly
had
is as strong as ever. Someone needs to
Nice.
stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
Yes.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to
We
tend
play
to
twice a
neighbor who
week.
was ill,
Skyrim.
and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly.
Wow.
In an instant, my father
Got a
bowed his
rifle? Wish I
neck
had
to
one.
protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father
You have
changed back into
4,000?
his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear.
What, hours?
Magic terrified them, and
Yeah,
then he was
excellent.
gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting
That
me.
is terrific.
If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on
Oh, she
without
goes
him,
on.
but it became too much for us then.
Very hard for me to
A
take
few
all
years
this in.
later, we left to come to Scotland.
Nice place. So, right, okay, yeah. But, yeah, Scott, I mean, I don't know how many hours. I mean, I've probably got about near 2,000 hours on my first character, but I've been playing other characters, not always progressing them very far. I've only had 2 that I've really progressed, well, sorry, 3, let's not tell lies. 3 that I've progressed quite far, so I don't know in total what it is, but it'd probably be a lot. What would the final think of what we've been doing,
Do you
by
think
the
your
way?
father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question.
In theory.
In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe.
Well done.
And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Talks a lot. Right, are you looking to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the
I'm good at that.
Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me.
Oh, shame.
My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Alright, well, I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty.
She said.
I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father
Trying
sounds
to-
exceptional.
Trying to be concerned when I am.
Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words.
Yeah, I
We all
wouldn't
have
spend
our
too much
burdens.
time on those.
My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end
Oi,
to the Ashwinders,
Hadron?
beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Wow, says a terrific amount.
Thank you again for saving me.
Yeah, we do it twice a week on Skyrim, on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock UK time, and on a Saturday at 3 o'clock UK time. We're doing Saruman on a Tuesday. Now on a Saturday, our main character have accidentally lost 30 hours of play, so it's either reverse and go back and redo those, do another character, or continue with Eowyn Shield Maiden, so Sword and Shield. So I'm going to do a poll and let people decide what they want, because my favourite game of all time is probably Skyrim, even with the faults. Because although it's got faults, I love it to death, and I've got it on all 3 systems. No, sorry, 4 systems are on PC, so I love it to death. But some games have surpassed it in a lot of ways, like The Witcher 3. You know, that is sensational quest-wise. It hasn't got the flexibility of Skyrim in that you can do lots of different characters. I have played Fallout 4 and I did love that as well. Yeah, not as much as Skyrim, because I like the kind of more medieval thing as opposed to the shooters. So you know, I prefer the kind of RPG medieval type. But really, if it's a good RPG, like say, Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn, I love those 2 games. I love the first one more than the second one, because the second one got a little bit grindy and a bit more puzzly. But I think, I love what they do. They do things in their own unique way, in that they give you total choice. They give you everything up front, and you say, right, you go and do what you want. And I love that freedom and flexibility. And that's probably why Skyrim tops it, is for the flexibility of doing multiple characters. You can't really do that on, say, Fallout. I mean, you could concentrate on, say, punching people or shooting, I suppose, but apart from that, it's not much difference. But Breath of the Wild, I also was one of my favourite games, because that's got everything. It's just so good on how well it's done. Plus, no bugs. Honestly, it has no bugs in it. The only bug I saw in the entire game, and I've almost done everything in the game, all the shrines, all that kind of stuff. I've done all the stuff. A fire floating at head height was the only bug in the whole game, and I'm now on my second playthrough, and I'm about less than a quarter of the way through the game, and still haven't had a bug. But and I'm playing the new one, although I haven't played it too much lately because I've been whacking into Skyrim rather a lot. But so we got to try and sort out that Saturday situation. Probably won't be Gollum. By the way, for those who are wondering, I also lost some of Gollum's play. That last play that I did halfway through Bleak Falls Barrow to how far he progressed in that 2 hours, I lost that as well. So it was a right calamitous wind up that I did. So I'll probably stop in a moment. I'm just trying to think what we have to do. So I'll tell you what, we'll click on that, locate it on the map and see if we can get there really fast. Like that. And I think we'll finish up on that. Alright. Jess is trying to catch up on my videos, but she's been very busy at the moment. And it was nice to have the whole family together. So I'm sorry we didn't do a Skyrim this week, but it was family time, so yeah, that's very important.
Of your time.
Hello, this might be the one who sorts out these things.
Hello, Sophronia.
You know,
that was quite the quiz
shapes.
you gave me. What are you up to now?
Good test of one's knowledge, isn't it? I'm actually working on something equally interesting.
Please let it be that.
But need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that.
No.
Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even to Hogwarts, briefly.
I was hoping I would be. Well, that doesn't sound very impressive.
She was just good at casting a spell.
I'm always going to go for
No
the
wonder
negative
I've never heard of
answer.
her.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said the single greatest.
I think you
Depulso
didn't hear
master of
me.
all time. I often read about great witches.
Get off
and
your
women
fly!
in time.
I'm going
There
to
are
get that
many.
fly.
Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret
Keep
Depulso
quiet while I go
training
for the
room
tech.
here at
Right.
Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Am I got
Quick one,
Depulso?
aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature
Did I already
outfit
said
will
that?
still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
What now? So what did she do, this
How did
person?
Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once
Herodiana?
saved orphans from a wild grafthorn by
Oh,
banishing
bad
it
luck.
over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
Well, I'll see what I
If
can
you
do.
tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of
I want to
Depulso
go
closets
to this.
concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
Please let this be this missing thing that I've gone through
I can't wait to see Herodiana's
almost to
famous
the end of the
ensemble.
game, and I still haven't got these. Shut up. these things that do these little puzzle things yet, and I'm not going to stroke a
Does sound
cat.
interesting.
It's the last thing a Slytherin would do. Is it? See, these are the things. So you do that, and it gives you a series like 5 in the middle. So whatever it is, does 5. So it could be 3. You know, so that arguably that could be a 2. But which one of these means a 2? Now I can't work it out because I don't know. I'm going to roll this one and go. See, I mean, I was thinking. What I was thinking, right, was like that's a number 1 because you got 1 horn. You know, I was trying to do it by like legs. Like that's a 4. You know, right in the middle there. You know, that'd be like a 4. You know, that'd be like 8. You know, so I was trying to do it like that, which could be the right theory, to be honest. It could be anything. So yeah, I'm trying to find the quest that does that. So let's follow the dots for a minute and see where it leads us. Probably down a blind alley. But no, here's one of these. I don't know what these are.
Revelio.
What are these? I know, it's not batty. Right, let's whip down here. Just like the ice cream. Whippy, I got Whippy on the brain now. Right, keep flashing that off now and again. Just purely to relieve the boredom, really. Although nobody's getting bored, are they? Yeah. Nobody gets bored at Hogwarts. It's too much to do, too many secrets. I'm still trying to find the Chamber of Secrets. Apparently, there is some. I don't think you can't go to the Chamber of Secrets. That's the DLC. But and they probably won't do that. But there's some odd in there that could point to future events.
Revelio.
Right, what's that signifying? I know, it means I've got to hit it. Right, what do we do to it? Right, okay, well, any ideas?
Revelio.
Right, anybody got a plan? Find the entrance. Right, I found the entrance. So what would... Right, let me work this out scientifically. There are 4 points. It's got to be a spell with 4 points on it. Which is dark arts, maybe it's... No. Alright, alright, we'll try throwing things at it. Wow! It worked the first time.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Oh my god, suddenly brain clicked into some... I don't know, I thought, what should I do? I tried pushing it.
The Hall of Herodiana.
I didn't think...
To go inside and find those
I
puzzles.
thought I was the Chamber of Secrets.
Revelio.
God blimey, it looks a bit like the Chamber of Secrets, doesn't it? Is it a Chamber of Secrets? I think it's a Chamber. Wow, this is... Oh, please don't let it be puzzles. It is puzzles! Oh, cloppers! I think Jess did this.
Sophronia said she was.
Oh no. Right, we've got to climb up there. So I'm thinking... Push it down there. Right! Wow, phase 1. Done. I must be absolutely cheese toast. This is the kind of puzzle I like. Press the button, do it. Now obviously it's going to get vastly more complicated than that.
That wasn't too hard.
Wow, I almost fell down that. Well, it's gonna, yeah, it does get vastly more complicated, so I may have to stop halfway through. Just to like, I'll tell you what, let me save the game since I haven't done it for Christmas. I sometimes say a random word like that just to please the audience. I've won. So if you're liking the comedy, you know, please encourage me to comedy my way to success. And you know, paid content. I don't think I won't be doing paid content. I'll never do paid content. I hate watching ads. And if you're wondering why I hate ads, it's because I hate ads. You know, I mean, do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Oh, I didn't quite think that was going to go that way. So what I'm thinking is, it's going to be a question of pulling. Oops. Well, it really shook me up, that one. I think it's a question of... I think I spoiled that one. If you're shutting down, take care and be safe. Oh, what? You're leaving now? I'm not doing just yet. I'm just doing probably another 10 minutes. I just want to get past this horrific puzzle. Which I presume is we're going up there. I mean, that's my assumption because we've come from here. Although I could be wrong. So yeah, it's puzzle time. So it's not my favourite pastime. It looks like if it goes through you like that, it you know, it takes you back again. So I'll try not to do that then. Well, it's difficult not to really. So we've got to get to other places, which, you know, is a frightener for me. Oh, I see. So we're going to do that. Oh. So it's a little bit of a puzzle because it's not doing what I kind of thought it was going to do. Oh. Well, now it has. So maybe I could do it this way? Whoa. So it doesn't like being me going through it and it resets it, does it? That's a bit evil, isn't it? I don't know about you, but do you find that evil, the fact that does that? Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so I might stop in a minute, because I thought it was going to go down that way, but it seems to be doing the opposite of what I think, and then it just resets. So it's probably one of those puzzles I'm just going to ignore because they are very annoying puzzles. Some of these puzzles are, I don't know, I don't know what it is about them, but they just do not hit a hot spot with me. It's like I do that, and what's it doing? Just going backwards and forwards. So how do I revolutionise that? I could climb up this, but I don't see how that would help me in any kind of way. It'd probably go straight through me and reset. Yeah, resets. It seems a stupid idea, but. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit oobly, isn't it? I mean, it just seems to be going backwards and forwards. It doesn't seem to be doing anything else. I mean, flipendo, which I haven't got. Let me try flipping it. I doubt if this will work, especially, you know, as I don't know what I'm doing. So I very much doubt this will work. No. Alright, okay. Forlorn hope. So, let me try doing that. Right, okay, that worked. So now what do you do? I will try doing that. No? That? No. Right, okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. I could be getting somewhere. Is it possible to get up there and then leap up to there if I go really fast? Yes! Wow, I did it. Blimey. Well done. 3 cheers. Okay, that was wow, I managed to do that. That's remarkable how I worked it out. There was a chest up there, but I'm not going to bother with that. That seems far as bad enough. I'm struggling with it as it is. I hit the wrong one then. Yeah, I did wish things wouldn't reset. Yeah, I got to do a pushing. I got to do some pushing, obviously. Right, and then. Right, hang on. Let's get a sense of direction here. Is there any other sense? Anything around the back? Right, okay, let me work this out. I can't get up there. Right. Well, I would say we got to like push it to a different direction, but probably we can't get across there. But I'm willing to try. Oh, I just jumped far too early there. That was very stupid. But I showed my knack and that. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that you know, really. You know, I don't like things that, you know, puncture my brain over and over. I tend to lose patience on these very quickly due to being old and decrepit. But you know, please embrace the decrepitness. It's worth waiting for. Right, I'll try pushing it to the side. You know? Right, okay, that worked. I don't know if that did any good, but if only I could get it there. Right, hang on. How much room have I got here to run? Oh, quite a bit. Right, okay. Right, let's have a good run and a jumpy. Right, ready? Oh, almost. All right, I almost did it there. Right, right, okay. Let me think about this beautifully. Let's try and whip this round. Right, it's probably going to drop my head off. Right, okay, right, hang on, right, it's going to be a struggle here. Right, okay, how can I... Right, okay, I know. No, almost. If I pull that there, right, don't know what that'll do, but I might be able to get to it. Can I get there? Right, okay. I'll try and work it out, and then you know, if this is the last one, we'll get through it, and I think it will end there. Because God, I don't want to see another puzzle like this, because they frighten me to death. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You could go and get that chest, but do you think I'm going to bother? It's only a T-shirt. What happens if I hit that?
I see.
It spins.
Everything. Good to know.
Oh, that's changed things categorically here, because I could push that. Wow, okay, hang on. This could actually do it. Right, way to sugary. Right, way to sugary here. This could be the road to stardom here. I don't know how, but still. I need to get this in between here. How would I do that? I would pull that, pull it here. No, it's too far. Let's see, let me work this out. No. Right, okay, that didn't work then. Right, okay, this is a real humdinger, this one. What was it with that? I mean, alright, it probably killed me, but I want to push that there. I keep hitting the wrong one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong one. I should be doing the push one. If I get over there, somehow I've got to get over there to push it over to that side. Arguably. Although, does that help me? Not really sure. Because I need to get the block into there. Once I got to there, I want to get it down to there. And then I can do it. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. So let me do that. That'll bring in a magical block of wonder. Which means I can get this and push it against that wall. Sorry. Yeah, I keep getting mixed up with the aerobics of it. So I'll get there, trust me. Don't trust me. I don't know how this is going to help, but we'll see. I mean, that's that resets it then. Please help me. Yeah, it's why I don't like puzzles. I mean, especially these, because some of these are stupid. No, I'm being serious now. Some of them, they're just stupid little things. They seem simple to the ordinary person, but in fact they are really evil, I think. So I need, yeah, I think, right, okay, I think I worked out. Trust me on this one. Come on, trust me. Right, trust me. No, I think I have worked this out, right? So we go there, right? That then puts me onto there, right? Let me get this here, right? Listen. Right, then we get that, and somehow we've got to go over there and pull it. Right, how do we do that? See if I could push it, like away from the surface here, like. Oh yeah, it's going to be a problem now, isn't it? How do you drag that across there? I mean, that seems to reset. I thought it was giving me an extra block, but it's not. So yeah, anybody got a clue? Oh, hang on. Is my internet gone? Right, is it still coming out? What did you... Yeah, I'm trying to move these blocks, Ghost. I've solved the problem of getting from here to there, but I can't solve the problem of getting the final bit. So it looks like I'll go over here, over to here. And then once I'm here, I've got to manipulate this block. And somehow I've got to get that block down here. You can see the stream live. Okay, so I've got to work out by still leaving this block here